pick,
Oh my gosh. Wow.
negotiate,
800 bucks.
900.
850.
close.
Are we doing it? It's a deal.
All right, score.
Flying across the field feeling like that guy did in 1937.
They're the masters of the art of picking.
That's the kind of stuff you dream about.
Most of the time.
I'm gonna give you $600. Nope.
American
Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel that I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. It's time to stand up in today's American Pickers. American Pickers star Robbie Wolfe has been spotted working at his car shop just days after the sad passing of his beloved friend Frank Fritz. Frank passed away on Monday, September 30th, 2 years after suffering a debilitating stroke. The U.S. Sun has obtained exclusive first photos of Robbie, 57, at his car shop United Motors in Davenport, Iowa on Wednesday, October 2nd. Robbie appeared somber as he spoke to customers and friends who stopped by the shop. He spent the day working, as he was in and out of the store all day. Robbie wore a gray t-shirt and blue jeans with a cap for the workday. He appeared visibly downcast while speaking to others at the shop. Robbie purchased the commercial building for $200,000 in March 2021. The U.S. Sun also obtained exclusive first photos of Mike in LeClaire, Iowa, just miles away from Robbie's store. Mike kept busy most of the day by finishing up renovations on his Iowa vacation rental, 2 Lanes Guest House. Robbie Wolfe announced the passing on Instagram. He captioned a photo of the longtime friends. "It's with a heavy heart I'm sad to say my friend Frank Fritz has passed away last night. You all knew him from TV, but I knew him from traveling, fishing, and family. He was the godfather to my twin girls. His smile was contagious and his laughter will be missed. Most of all, just time sitting in a fishing boat talking about life. I know you're in a better place. Love you, buddy. Hope you catch the big one. Until we see each other in heaven, hold the boat steady." Robbie replaced Frank on American Pickers in 2020. He took time off to recover from back surgery. During his time off the show, he entered rehab for alcohol addiction in Iowa for 77 days. Frank had a falling out with Mike, as he had not been asked to return to the show. Frank previously told the U.S. Sun in a 2021 interview, "I haven't talked to Mike in 2 years. He knew my back was messed up, but he didn't call me up and ask how I was doing. That's just how it is. I think Mike wants to get his brother Robbie in there to replace me. I don't know why he's behaving like that towards me." Though he had been open about wanting to return to the series after his hiatus, Mike confirmed he was officially let go in 2021. The two reconciled after Frank suffered the stroke. Frank's health crisis. Frank suffered a stroke in his Iowa home in July 2022. Frank was unable to recover from the stroke, as he was rushed to the hospital 4 times in 2022 and 2023 for pneumonia and a seizure. The History Channel star's close friends even filed for a conservatorship and guardianship for him in August 2022. Midwest One Bank acted as Frank's conservator, as his friend Chris Davis served as his guardian. Because of his stroke, Mr. Fritz's decision-making capacity is so impaired that he is unable to care for his own safety or to provide for necessities such as food, shelter, clothing, or medical care without which physical injury or illness may occur, documents obtained by the U.S. Sun read. Mr. Fritz's decision-making capacity is so impaired that he is unable to make, communicate, or carry out important decisions concerning his own financial affairs. Decisions must be made for Mr. Fritz's care and placement while he continues to recover and receive treatment for his injuries. The appointment of a guardian and conservator was deemed necessary to avoid immediate harm to him. Frank's recovery. Frank was wheelchair-bound after suffering the stroke. A ramp was installed outside of his Iowa farm home, though he wasn't there for long before returning to rehabilitation. He can walk, but he's always going to need the wheelchair because he can't walk long distances, a source previously told the U.S. Sun. Basically, you lose motion. He lost motion. A stroke can affect your left or your right side. It affected his right side. But the insider insisted Frank never lost his lovable personality, as the source said at the time, "He's the same old Frank. He has a good attitude and a great sense of humor. We crack jokes all the time. You gotta make the best of the situation, so he's come to terms with all of that. His mind is right, he's a happy guy and his sense of humor is there." Then, in his final months, Frank's condition got worse. A source previously told the U.S. Sun, "He has been bad since the stroke, and he had been getting worse. He was unable to move the right side of his body. He needed 24-hour care. There was no way he was getting better. He was in a home." In July 2024, conservator Midwest One demanded Frank's finances be transferred to them, as the star needed skilled and long-term nursing care at the time, court papers revealed. Frank's guardian and close friend, Chris Davis, exclusively revealed to the U.S. Sun funeral plans for Frank. There will be a celebration of life in the future. It will be big. Fans can attend. We already have several bands who want to play. Iowa. The world of antique picking and reality TV was struck with tragedy last week following the sudden passing of American Pickers star Frank Fritz. Now, as fans and colleagues mourn the loss of the beloved TV personality, cameras have captured his longtime co-star and friend Robbie Wolfe in a somber moment outside his Iowa shop, deep in conversation with friends. The emotional sighting comes just days after Fritz's death at the age of 59, leaving fans of the hit History Channel's show heartbroken. Wolfe, who has been a staple on American Pickers alongside his brother Mike Wolfe and Fritz since its inception in 2010, appeared visibly affected as he spoke with a small group outside his business, Antique Archaeology, in LeClaire, Iowa. A heavy heart for Robbie Wolfe. Eyewitnesses described the scene as subdued, with Wolfe, normally known for his upbeat and energetic demeanor, appearing reflective and solemn. Dressed in his signature casual workwear, the reality star was seen leaning against a parked truck, deep in discussion with what appeared to be close friends or colleagues. At times, he rubbed his forehead, as if processing the weight of the moment. Fritz's death has sent shockwaves through the tight-knit picking community, particularly for those who worked closely with him. Though Fritz had been absent from the show since 2020 due to health issues and a rumored falling out with Mike Wolfe, Robbie had maintained a more neutral stance, avoiding public disputes. Now, with Fritz's passing, the reality of the loss seems to have hit hard. Frank Fritz's legacy and the show's future. Frank Fritz was a fan favorite on American Pickers, known for his sharp eye for antiques, his jovial personality, and his playful on-screen rivalry with Mike Wolfe. His departure from the show in 2021 was met with mixed reactions, especially after reports surfaced of a strained relationship between him and Mike. However, Fritz had recently been focusing on his health, having suffered a stroke in 2022 that left him in need of extensive rehabilitation. His passing has reignited conversations about his contributions to the show and the dynamics between the original cast. While Mike Wolfe posted a heartfelt tribute to Fritz on Instagram, calling him someone I'll always miss, Robbie has yet to make a public statement. The somber sighting outside his shop suggests he may be grappling with the loss in private. Fan reactions and tributes pour in. Since news of Fritz's death broke, fans of American Pickers have flooded social media with tributes, sharing favorite moments from the show and expressing sadness over his untimely passing. Many have also voiced concerns about the future of the series, which has continued without Fritz, but has seen declining ratings in recent years. Frank was the heart of the show, one fan tweeted. Without him, it's just not the same. Others have called for a special episode honoring Fritz's memory, while some speculate whether Robbie Wolfe will take on a larger role moving forward. Robbie Wolfe's role in the aftermath. Robbie Wolfe, who joined American Pickers in later seasons, has become a familiar face to fans, often bringing his own expertise and charm to the screen. While not as outspoken as his brother Mike, Robbie has earned respect in the antique world for his keen eye and down-to-earth personality. Now, with Fritz gone, many are wondering how the show will address his absence in future episodes. Will there be an official tribute? Will Robbie step into a more prominent position alongside Mike? For now, it seems Robbie is taking time to process the loss. The quiet moment outside his shop speaks volumes, a man mourning a friend and colleague, even as the cameras and fans continue to watch. What's next for American Pickers? The History Channel has not yet announced any official plans regarding Fritz's passing, but sources suggest that producers are considering ways to honor his memory in upcoming episodes. Meanwhile, Robbie and Mike Wolfe are expected to continue filming, with the show's future still uncertain amid shifting viewer interest. One thing is clear, Frank Fritz's legacy will live on in the world of antique picking and reality TV. And for Robbie Wolfe, the road ahead will undoubtedly be bittersweet as he balances personal grief with the demands of fame. As the sun set over Leclerc, Robbie eventually headed back inside his shop, leaving fans to wonder what the next chapter holds for American pickers and for the man who now carries the weight of the show's past and future on his shoulders.